Hello, welcome to this video. Let's check some weather stories across Africa, some forecasts. So first thing we'll talk about is in South Africa because we will have some rain today and potentially some snow in higher elevation. So today is Sunday, the 29th, and show like today into Monday some wet snow in some mountains and some rain. Some snow like near Lesotho in some areas. So, like the European model here, it shows the snow accumulation next 5 days. A little bit of snow like in some mountains of southwestern South Africa, some more there, some 4 centimeters of snow. It's very little, like 4-5 centimeters, but maybe some hints of snow throughout South Africa, mainly today and tomorrow. If I put this until Tuesday, it shows the same thing, like in the next 1 day and 15 hours. So be aware. And the GFS model also shows like 1 centimeter, 0.7 centimeters of snow, some areas there. If you zoom in closer, you can see like 2 centimeters of snow today and tomorrow, so be aware. There's the icon, it shows a little bit of snow as well, especially like near Sutherland, like 3 centimeters, a little bit more some mountainous areas there, and in Lesotho maybe a little bit. So be aware, but nothing crazy. There's the rain as well. It shows, it doesn't show much rain, but for example, the European model shows more rain southeastern South Africa. Let's see here, like in millimeters, shows some 36 millimeters, 56 millimeters of rain. Next 3 days shows some rain in southwestern South Africa, and those hints of rain there might be snow in those mountains, so be aware, but nothing crazy. There's the GFS as well, shows some rain near Eswatini, southeastern South Africa, and southwestern South Africa there, so be aware. And yeah, so the temperatures are still kind of coldish. Shows like this was this morning, they were a little bit chilly, but today during the afternoon shows hotter in northern South Africa, close to 39 degrees Celsius, 39, 38. So be aware. Even Eswatini shows 38, 37 degrees, so be careful with the heat. And shows still some 5 degrees in the mountains during the day. Then tonight into tomorrow shows colder there because of this system of rain. So let's see, this is like Monday at 5 a.m. or something, shows like -2 degrees, 0. Many of those cities there like -1, 2 degrees, 0. So be aware of those colder temperatures, like -3 near Lesotho in South Africa. But this like the minimum temperatures. The maximum temperatures during the day might go up to like 12, 13 degrees, but still cold in the mountains. Like the highest peak like 2 degrees still during the day. And then the next night, from Monday to Tuesday, the European model is really going down on those temperatures, like -5 in Lesotho, -6, so still very cold during the night and the early morning. This is like at 6 a.m., 5, 6 a.m., so like -3, -4, so be aware of the cold. But this is just one model, the GFS. The GFS has also a big area of negative temperatures, -1, 0 degrees, like in Lesotho and central South Africa there. So be aware that there's the icon too. It shows a big area of negative temperatures as well. -4 in some areas of South Africa, -3 in some cities there, -1, 0 degrees, -2 at 5 a.m., like -3, -5, so in Lesotho as well. Even a little bit further north than Lesotho, like -1, 0 degrees. So be aware. Then Tuesday, during the day, warms up to like 14, 16 degrees outside the mountains, but in the mountains to like 5, 8 degrees. And then the next night still shows some negative temperatures in Lesotho and some higher areas of South Africa, but nothing like the night before. This like from Tuesday to Wednesday, but the European still shows a larger area of negative temperature, like -2, -1, so be aware. And even a little bit further north, 5 degrees in Eswatini, in all areas. So let's southern Namibia might be chilly in the morning too, like 8 degrees, 6 degrees, so be aware. And there's like the GFS barely shows any negative temperature, so for Tuesday to Wednesday, just the European, the icon. But the day after, like from Wednesday the 2nd to Thursday the 3rd, show like -1 degrees in Lesotho, still in the higher peaks. So be aware there, from Thursday to Friday, still some spots of 0 degrees in Lesotho and very chilly across South Africa, but nothing that cold. But this like Friday the 4th shows some areas of South Africa like 38 degrees during the day, 39. So be careful with that heat. So let's go back a few days. This is Tuesday. The heat is still further north because of the cold. And then starting Wednesday, more heat comes south. And then Thursday and Friday, it's very hot there. So be aware. And the heat is a major story across some other countries further north. So if you're watching from there, stay tuned. But let's just see like the wind gusts. So this is now today shows some very high winds across southern South Africa, like near the Southern Ocean, like 80 km per hour gusts, 75 km per hour gusts, and these are just the occasional gusts. It's not the wind the whole time, just the occasional gusts. Then like 66 km per hour gusts, and 80, let's see, 88 km per hour gusts, Lesotho, some more today, and then the rest of today continues strong near the ocean there and near eastern South Africa too and Lesotho. So then tomorrow Monday some stronger winds tonight into tomorrow, like central southern South Africa, more than 83 km per hour gusts. So be aware. And tomorrow comes down in most of South Africa and Lesotho except in the ocean. But like this, like Tuesday the 1st shows some high winds in Mozambique, 67, 71 km per hour gusts. So be aware there, 59 km per hour gusts. Wind there in Zimbabwe, and the coast of Namibia there is very windy, still like 71 km per hour gusts. This is Tuesday, so let's Tuesday and Wednesday. That wind keeps going for like Mozambique and Zimbabwe, some areas like Zambia, Zimbabwe show like 76 km per hour gusts, 75 km per hour gusts. So be aware. And then this is like Wednesday. This keeps going and still show like gusty winds for like Thursday the 3rd. This is at noon on Thursday the 3rd, so like some 76 km per hour gusts. And especially in Namibia, the European models really showing like 77 km per hour gusts, 67, 89 km per hour gusts. So throughout South Africa as well. And this next Thursday, then this continues a little bit near Malawi and Mozambique, so some high gusts in those areas all throughout this week, like all the way from Tuesday October 1st to like Friday. There'll be gusty winds throughout like southern Tanzania, Mozambique, Malawi, Zambia, and all those areas, Zimbabwe. So be aware. They might have some wind warnings later this week near the lakes there in Tanzania, and show like Botswana, some high winds on next Friday as well. And now the GFS model barely shows anything crazy, but it does show some periods of gusty winds near Botswana, Zimbabwe on Wednesday, near Madagascar, Mozambique, but doesn't show anything that crazy like the European. The icon has, let's see, not as much as the European, but also showing some gusty winds in those areas this week, especially like this run of the icon showing especially Thursday, some gusty winds there. So be aware, Namibia, South Africa, in all those areas. So let's see here. The temperature further north, so today's Sunday, the 29th, it already shows today like some 38, 39 degrees, Mozambique some 34, 37. So let's see, the minimum temperatures might go down like into the 20s and some things further south, but during the day, tomorrow Monday, shows more 30s there in Mozambique, like even to 41 Mozambique, 4 if 41, so please be careful there. 4 is all the way into Zambia and northern Zimbabwe, 40 degrees possible. Madagascar, some high 30s, 37, 38. Some valleys in the south like 39 degrees, except the mountains are a little bit cooler. So let's see, shows further north into Kenya, some higher 30s as well, so be aware. And then next Tuesday, the 1st, still shows like Mozambique, Zambia, and those areas, still close to 40 degrees, especially near Zimbabwe there, and northern Zambia and central Mozambique, so be careful with the temperatures. And let's see. And then next Wednesday might cool down near Zimbabwe a little bit, but still hot in Namibia and South Africa. So shows like next Thursday the 3rd, very hot in eastern western Namibia into South Africa, like I showed you, and still in other areas there. So this will be like next Friday the 4th, hotter in those western valleys areas, and a little bit less hot near Mozambique, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, those areas. So be aware. And let's see, further north into northern Africa, show like some 43, 42 degrees in Sudan still. In northern Ethiopia, Eritrea, still some 44, 43 degrees during the day. And Mali in Algeria still like 42 in the desert, 41, Niger, so be aware, still very hot in those areas. During the night it might come down northern Algeria into like 16, 17 degrees, northern Libya as well. But during the day, for example Tuesday, still show like 43 degrees, 42, 40 degrees in a big area of the Sahara, so be aware. Still very hot. And yeah, let's see, Central Africa is quite fine because it's like still tropical. So in terms of tropical, we have still a lot of showers and storms in those areas, not as robust as like a month ago, but still a lot of showers and storms. They are starting to come further south already, like in Angola, Democratic Republic of the Congo, some more storms, and some passing showers near Madagascar and Tanzania throughout the middle part of next week. So be aware. Rain accumulation, the icon shows like, let's see, shows still more like in Guinea, 100 millimeters, 122 there, and still showing like Nigeria, more than 140 millimeters throughout this next week. And let's see, some others there's South Sudan, Central African Republic, some more rain, and Ethiopia, some more showers and storms, so be aware. The European model shows a similar thing, so you can clearly see where most of the rain is at throughout Central Africa there. The north might be a rain or two near the Mediterranean, but it's mainly Central Africa, like, let's see here, millimeters. So it shows like some 113 millimeters near Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, especially in Nigeria might have some more showers and storms. And Democratic Republic of the Congo, Central African Republic, so all those colored areas will have showers and storms throughout the rest of this weekend and next week. And some showers near Mozambique and Tanzania later in the middle of next week, more Madagascar, so even in Comoros some more rain next week, so be aware. And the Indian Ocean still show like some showers by Mauritius and Reunion, but nothing crazy. And in the Seychelles, some showers too, but nothing that crazy. The craziness is further east, in the Central Indian Ocean, and like shows some other islands there, some more showers and storms, some British territories. So be aware. Oman and Yemen still shows some storms, some showers, southern western Yemen and southern Oman, and even northern Oman there. So be aware. And let's see, and you can see this from like a straight path, like where the hurricanes from the Atlantic comes from Africa and goes all the way north, like a very clear path. That's interesting. And then Let's see, there's the GFS model as well. So the GFS is focusing more on Cameroon, southern Nigeria, like 100 millimeters, like some areas there like Malabo 129, so still some heavier showers and storms there. And all the models are showing a lot in Ethiopia, close to 70 and 80 millimeters, so be aware. And in Guinea and those western areas. In the north, Tunisia might have some showers, a storm or two in northern Algeria, and an area two of Morocco there. And the Europeans show the similar thing, more northern Algeria and Morocco. And then the rain map shows like, now it's still quiet, maybe a shower or two in northern Libya, but start showing a storm or two in Morocco like Monday in northern Algeria. Then like Tuesday the 1st, a storm or two in Algeria and Morocco. Then like Thursday, Wednesday, the European has a big system going through Spain, and then it might leave some storms in northern Algeria and Tunisia, but still unsure about that because every model has a different scenario. But the GFS is also a system there, like Wednesday going through France and Spain, like Thursday some showers and storms near Tunisia and Algeria there. So we'll keep monitoring this and be aware. And like wind gusts further north, like central northern Africa, still some gusty winds near Somalia. There from time to time in Egypt, like this afternoon, shows gusty wind between like Chad there, like on Monday the 30th, and still in Chad like Tuesday afternoon. So be aware those areas in Chad, like every afternoon, showing some gusty winds. Central Chad, Morocco, and Spain there shows, because that system, northern Algeria might have like Thursday the 3rd, some gusty winds if this system really does happen, and near the coast of Morocco like Thursday, and the Canary Islands, some like gusty winds. So be aware. And rainfall, like for the Cabo Verde, shows mainly quiet there. Most of the systems passing just south of the Cabo Verde, but still, depending on the scenario, might have a rain shower too, like in Praia, southern Cabo Verde. So be aware there. Let's see if there's anything else that might be important. Let's see. This is like a fog probability map, shows probabilities of fog in the morning. Some areas of Central Africa as well, like Madagascar and Northern Africa. This is interesting. And let's see. This is mainly it, I think. So there's the CO2 concentration still show like some areas of more smoke from some wildfires, but nothing as crazy as like a month ago. But still some smoke from some fires near central southern Africa. So let's see. There's the warnings. They have some fire danger warnings in northern Africa, some storm advisories in Botswana, but I don't think this is storm. Let's click on this cold spell. Yeah, I knew it. So some cold spell advisories there, some temperature advisories in Mozambique, and let's see here. So yeah, and more stuff. So in Algeria shows like some rain and thunderstorm advisories and more stuff. So be aware there and stay safe.